You've been made ruler of the entire earth. Your word is the law. What's the first thing you do? You'll be nice. Fling that foolish samurai warrior into the future. Ban single-ply toilet paper. Tell everyone to leave me alone so I can sleep. Restore the username YouKingOnion to its rightful owner. Panic attack. Some of you folks have some very strange priorities. I would have all of the greatest minds simultaneously work together to cure my son, who was diagnosed with a rare genetic disease called crap disease in April. He is getting a stem cell transplant to prolong his life, but at best, it will give him 10-15 years most likely and won't reverse any damage that has already been done. I would love it if a cure could be found. Find someone better suited for the job. Step 1. Laugh maniacally. Step 2. Solve all the world's problems. Take a nap. Sounds like a lot of responsibility ahead. Outlaw investment firms buying up all the affordable housing with cash and selling them for an exorbitant amount. Everyone has to jump 10 times in a row at least once a day. I want to see the chaos that unfolds. Reward people for good behavior. I make it clear that I am the captain of Spaceship Earth, and I giving an order that all crew members start recognizing this vessel for what she is. We have a lot of work to do. She's in bad shape, but we can still save this ship. We've been given until the end of the year. There's no need to fear, panic, or despair. We can get through this if we pull together. After we've averted the imminent crisis, we'll remain on high alert until some basic maintenance work is done. No lollygagging. Shut down all the child brothels before freeing all forms of slaves. Children sex slaves in my priority list. Get out the guillotine for the ocean of lobbyists who have turned our world into a cash grab to the bottom. 3-day weekends. Ban corporate and dark money election finance. Lifelong free education for all. Let everyone get mental health help. If I'm ruler, change the definition of 12. Make everyone wear silver jumpsuits with AV on the chest. We're a team now. I remove all nuclear weapons from every country in the world. Bunker up and retool government to benefit everyone Star Trek style. The bunker is because the corporate oligarchy is going to try to kill me quicker than shit. I'm gonna go pick out a nice new house for my family and I to live in since my word is law. I get to own a house. That's like a fucking pipe dream these days, lol, also a car that isn't from 2003. I'd like to experience working AC in a car that doesn't have transmission problems. Then maybe do some good stuff for the rest of the planet IDK. I abdicate. I don't need that stress. I would have a beer. I exhume Queen Elizabeth II and gift her to the Egyptian Museum. Sleep. Okay, can you all stop being complete assholes? What the fuck are all of you doing at this point? All child predators pedo sentenced to being dipped in honey and dropped in a pit of fire ants. Make everyone be nice to animals and respect the environment. Man, the amount of genocide in this thread. Don't be a dick, it's all I ask. Well, all I ask to start. I'm sure there's more to follow, like stop assuming everyone likes mayo and putting it on sandwiches. But first, everyone just be nice and not so dickish. Make it a priority to find victims in sex trafficking rings and do my best to put an end to sex trafficking. Try to end homelessness. Demand an increase in pay so that people can actually afford to live life. Make it mandatory for people to take parenting classes before having a baby if they want a baby. Also make it mandatory for expecting parents to go to therapy throughout the whole pregnancy and during the first year with the baby. Term limits on all politicians. Anyone driving slow as shit in the left lane and has a line of cars behind them has 3 seconds to move, or they are allowed to be executed on sight. No lie, everyone would make their own life better first. Then, there would be no problems, lol. Once you're happy and good, you no longer relate to those with menial issues. Offending pedophiles, get the wood chipper. Ban any and all oatmeal raisin cookies that looks like chocolate chip. End world hunger. The internet is free now. Do not walk slowly in front of your all-powerful leader. We're having a giant cookout. I'll bring the 2000s music and each of you have to bring a dish from your culture. We'll all eat and be happy. Fire half of every government and spread the salaries around. Driving with high beams on is straight to jail and suspended license forever. Billionaires would all be heavily taxed, to the point where they are no longer billionaires, then close the loophole that allows them to put their money offshores where it will not be taxed. No more are Ask Reddit reposts. Consolidate all online streaming packages for one low price. 2 chicks at the same time. Do what makes you happy, as long as that thing doesn't harm other humans or animals that are considered cherished by the majority of people. Kill everyone. Castrate every rapist, sex offender, child molester, predator in the entire world with no pain meds or anesthetics. You need a license to breed. Raise the taxes on the one, free healthcare, free education. Retire. Pet all the cats. Ensure all people's most basic necessities are met. Housing with proper utilities, water, food, and clothing. This planet has more than enough for everyone to live, even if it might be overcrowded. Corporations are no longer considered people. No more QR menus. I would give myself a bitching crown. Put up a big fence around my 1,000-acre property. The world will sort itself out. Abolish all speed limits on toll roads. If I'm paying upwards of $40 a day to drive on a road to get somewhere faster, the speed limit doesn't need to be 60 when the free road is 55. Playing music out loud on your phone on the bus, train is instant death. Glare intensely at North Korea and other dictatorships until they stop doing that. Tax the hell out of social media companies and religions. Stop the Ukrainian war. Those who drive slow in the left lane and block traffic shall have their driver's licenses revoked. Free healthcare, Wi-Fi for everyone. Let the cats take over. Ban pugs. You know when you have to use your TV remote to write out your email address and password to access your Netflix or whatever on your TV? Yeah, no, that's getting banned. There are no stall gaps in public restrooms. Break up Ticketmaster. FN pricks. Get really good fucking advisors. Eradicate religion. Mandate that all single-occupancy restroom doors in public or commercial spaces be equipped with a vacant occupied indicator visible from the other side. No more ambiguity about whether you should wait outside or walk right in. I will issue a decree that states you cannot resell a home within 5 years of purchase unless you are the primary resident. Developers who build houses are exempt since their goal is to sell the house in the first place, but I guarantee you people won't just find a loophole and become developers and build a ton of houses, because that will just drive down the values of houses. The goal is to eliminate flipping and using homes as investment and speculation just to bring in wealthy people and Airbnbs. I'd be happy if those entire industries died off. Tacos are now celebrated every day. Not just on Tuesday.